All right, we're back.
Round two.
Round two.
Take two.
Take two.
You should be able to hear us now.
Episode 62. If you guys pop in here in just a second, so just refresh your screen. It should come right up. Jacob, can you hear us? Give us a big fucking thumbs up, man. How are you doing? Congratulations on becoming a sergeant.
It's my nephew.
Yeah, absolutely. I hit a stupid fucking button. There's another button. Hey, again, I was talking about this 5 minutes ago, and like, I can only have so many jobs at this, right? Producer, director, screenwriter, writer.
Don't give yourself too
breaker
much,
of shit.
Don't give yourself too many pats on the back.
Typist. My own damn secretary, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I mean, who else is going to be?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's definitely not this one.
So,
glad you guys can hear us. Happy about that. Give us time for more people to get on there, right? That's really what it comes down to.
I mean, it is free entertainment, so.
What do you want, right? Good. I'm glad you guys are back. Thank you guys for hanging in there.
I'll repeat what I said before. We have determined that we are doing Thanksgiving with family.
We are, evidently.
It's still small
because
Paige and Jared are out of town with
totally
kids
fine.
and stuff.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's still going to just be 5 of us. So we're still meeting the
small gathering.
Whatever. Recommendation.
I don't give a shit.
But I was laughing
talk about that later.
because I just saw on something I was watching. They were like, unless you live with your family, you should not be celebrating Thanksgiving with them. I'm like,
no, fuck off. Because this is kind of we're going to get into this in a minute, right? And like,
I already got him fired up.
But we can shift shit around.
So it's going to be a smaller. I mean, we're just going to do one bird instead of two. Sometimes we do two, but we're going to do one bird. It'll be always have too much. It'll be just the bird and then the traditional sides. So we'll do mashed potatoes, some stuffing, and some desserts. I don't know what else is traditional. Cranberries. But
smoked oysters.
We'll do snacks. We'll do the snacks. So we'll have the traditional snacks. I'll have my Ruffles and French onion, my HEB French onion dip. That's for damn sure.
Hey, by the way, this is the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. And I'm Beth.
You're Beth?
Beth, and that's Greg. Whatever the fuck, dude. It's Saturday night. We've been running around all day today again. For good reasons.
Dan says, I hear things.
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations.
I see.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. There's some fights
21st.
on right now. I think there's a pretty decent fight going on tonight. It's another title fight. But
just can't stand paying $65
not for
weekend.
every fight.
No.
Yeah, it's got to be a pretty big one. I can catch that shit in like an hour on fucking
Facebook?
Twitter, Facebook Live.
Yeah. But
granted, it's whatever.
So
you can hardly hear us. All right.
Who said that?
Jacob. Can you hear us better now?
Can you?
I just cranked it.
Testing.
Let's see. Testing. Bueller.
Hello, Michelle.
Let me turn this one up a little bit.
So we know that we will be having it at our house, and my dad and my brother and his wife will be here.
I think Facebook's fucking with us. I don't know. Never mind, he said. All right. Shit back down.
Was it your volume, Jacob?
Maybe it was you. I don't know. All right. Good.
So yeah, that'll be yummy. And it needs to be a turkey big enough to have leftovers for all of us.
We need to have some sandwiches.
I need
and
turkey
like that,
sandwiches afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, rolls. Can't forget rolls.
Yeah, rolls. We'll have rolls. Yeah. So first and foremost, you can go out and follow us on Facebook, of course, where you're watching this. And then out on Instagram, and then Rumble's the new thing.
The new kid on the block?
The new kid on the block. It's kind of like it's like Vine used to be before they
I never did
doors.
Vine.
But you can upload like whole videos. Like,
okay.
As long as you want, basically, which is kind of cool. So you can go out and check it out on there. You can search just the Bar is Open, and it should pull it up, or the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. So kind of a cool a different thing. People are kind of touting it as being conservative and blah, blah, blah. It's not really. I think I've gone through and looked at all sorts. There's comedians out there. There's all sorts of things. The key is it's just people are tired of being like censored on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Maybe not so much Instagram, but just for like edgy shit, which is what comedy is.
Right.
Like edgy,
right.
Pushing shit. I'm not saying being like you're being a dick if you're a comedian. It's kind of a thing. Like dark. But you're not being a racist asshole necessarily.
Yeah.
That's not cool anyway. But.
Right. It's just.
Edgy. Like some people just can't handle it. So, but go out and check it out.
I haven't checked it out yet. I should go check it out.
It's all free, whatever. So check that shit out.
Rumble just makes me feel like it.
Yeah, what's up, Michelle? How you doing? Thanks everybody for joining in tonight. It is gonna
21st
of November. We've got what 4 days?
Till Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday. 5 days.
5 days till Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving already. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit.
Uh-oh.
We're just gonna kind of reshift a few things. on the.
Are we going to number 6?
We're going to go to number six real quick. So we're already starting to talk about Thanksgiving. So this definitely isn't the big story of the day.
No.
But you were just mentioning it's like the group sizes and stuff like that. People are making this big fucking deal about group sizes. And one of my things or my thoughts is it's like, okay, so there's got to be a balance, right, between health and safety.
Right.
And then like living life.
Right.
And being happy, right?
Right.
I understand there's a big surge happening and whatever, and tests are a mile long or 2 miles long in some places, right? Whatever. I understand that. I understand you're being tested. We still don't know what we know there's positive increases in cases and stuff like that, but what is the outcome of that? Is everybody getting tested? Therefore, there's a surge, right? So there's some statistics that we need to.
What percentage of people getting tested are turning out positive versus just saying there's an increase in cases? So if you had 1 million people get tested one day and then you have 2 million people get tested the next day, you're obviously going to have an increase because you've got more tests happening.
Got more tests happening. So that we've known about.
But what percentage of these tests are positive versus what percentage are negative?
I'm not worried about being positive, about the test being positive. It's what is the mortality rate from these tests, right? If it's 1 million and it's still 0.002% mortality rate, it's still very, very low. Law of large numbers, right? It's just very, very low. The flu is slightly less than that, but we haven't heard anything about the flu. And I'm not getting on about that. But what I do want to talk about is one thing I was thinking is
Are you sharing serving spoons?
I'm
going to lick it.
But okay, so we've got her dad's 85. Right. There's only so many more Thanksgivings we get to spend together. Right. Do we lock his ass away?
No.
In his house?
He would be miserable.
Right. We'd all be miserable because we know. Right. But do you lock people away and keep them isolated because we're worried about their health?
I think you have to judge for yourself what you want to do.
Exactly. That's my point.
If you are in a high risk category, then you likely are not going to be going to anyone's house.
Right. And that's just
outside of your family.
That's called being an intelligent motherfucker, right?
You know, if you're not worried about it or you don't have anyone in your family that's high risk and you want to do it, then do it. You know, I think it needs to be personal preference, and I think we're okay to give guidelines. I think we're not okay to freak people out about wanting to get together.
Right. So I mean, I it's kind of one of those things. It's just like I'm thinking to myself. Everybody make your fucking own decisions.
Yeah. Do what's right for you. Don't
Governor Dickhead Newsom comes out. Oh, by the way. At 10 o'clock PST's Pacific Standard Time, make sure you go check in to Governor Newsom's house and say you're having a drink at his house. Because that fuckhead locked down California, effective tonight at 10 p.m.
Oh, really?
Right? Yet, the motherfucker was caught out just a few days ago.
With a party of 20?
Party of more than that. Inside, he's like, we were outside. No. The people that were outside.
Is it like Pelosi getting her hair done and telling people not to do it?
People outside actually asked to close the door because their party was so loud, right? So when you think about it, it's like he's talking shit one side.
Talking out both sides of his mouth.
Then he comes out and he's like got this kind of half shit-eating grin on his face, like I need to live by what I say.
Oh, did he throw himself under the bus? Or tried to at least?
Oh, he martyred the shit out of himself, right? Oh, I should have.
Because everybody was saying exactly what we were
The
saying.
motherfucker got in his car. He says he should have gotten in his car and just driven away and gone back home.
Good for you, Craig.
Yet he's sitting in between two of the state's health care leaders, right? So you think about it, like you can go out and Google this shit. This is all over the place.
Well, something I also read was, I guess. Was it Arkansas?
Good, Craig.
The state legislation. I guess they're shaming because they don't want to wear their masks. It's like
who doesn't want to wear a mask?
The legislation people, like the.
Oh, so it's good for them.
No, they're saying we're not going to wear our masks in our meeting. We're far enough apart.
Oh, okay.
And
but you meant like they're I'm not going to do it, but you guys got to do it.
No, they're not. They're saying you don't do it. We don't have to do it. We don't want to do it. But the governor, question mark, is really like
pushing
upset
for it or
with
whatever.
them that they are not setting the proper example.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of.
I think it's individual preference.
It has to be.
I mean, I think you have to be a courteous. You have to be a good community citizen, and if you're out in public, wear them when you have to. When they're telling you to wear them.
Yeah. But don't let this shit.
Yes, don't let it ruin your life unless you
life.
need to.
Yeah, if you have a suppressed immune system, if you have underlying issues, by all means.
Right.
This is not a shaming kind
Well,
of
and they're making
thing.
a big deal about the young couple here that passed away.
Yeah.
They were very unhealthy. Like they literally were people who needed to be careful. I mean, we all need to be careful, but we all need to be careful. But I think there are people that
are more susceptible.
Yes, perfectly said. Thank
absolutely.
you.
So again, I'm just thinking.
They're just. I don't like how much they try to.
So if you're gonna gather again, wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands.
You know, if we're all sharing serving spoons, you're gonna share serving spoons. Double dipping, is that an increase? Like if you're fucking like, I'm gonna get a cracker, and then you're like, I need a little.
She's a beaut.
Are you allowed to double dip this year?
Can you just turn your carrot? Can you just turn your carrot around?
Is it off
from the other side?
But your hand was on that one. Did you sanitize?
Oh, I hope I washed my hands before I ate.
Imagine having like hand sanitizer on your carrot.
Ew, God. And I've accidentally like sucked on my finger after I put hand sanitizer on. It is not delicious.
No, and
nor do you get the buzz you feel like you should get when you smell it.
Excuse me, COVID. No, it's not. It's just coughing. Because that happens in life. So let's go back. Let's go back to the big topic of the day. You know what? We'll have a show Wednesday night, just before Thanksgiving. So we'll kind of wrap up Thanksgiving at that point. Yeah. But it does kind of feel like Thanksgiving came in, like it's coming and going way too fucking fast.
Yes.
Like I even forgot to put your wreath up.
I know.
I totally forgot.
And I saw it the other day, and I was like, "Oh, we need to put that wreath up." And then I was like,
"Oh, well, Thanksgiving's in 3 days.
When I get home from the gym, I'll put it up." And it never went up, and
just didn't happen.
Now it's going to be time for the Christmas one.
Don't let it go by too quick. This year's already going by fast enough.
Yeah.
Don't let the year go by too quick.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, though, I will tell you that there has been an update to the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I have that on the notes here. Yeah.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Somewhere. Charlie Brown, number 4.
Okay, well, let's just go to that one.
Yeah, go.
So they are bringing it back. So the Thanksgiving episode, the Thanksgiving show,
Apple decided to buy.
So if you originally Apple bought the rights and they were only going to play it on Apple TV, so you had to be on Apple TV in order to see.
So what if I'm one of those kids that lives that can't afford Apple TV?
Well, apparently there was a huge backlash.
Yeah, exactly, and there should have been.
And so they've now made a deal with PBS, and so 2 of them, the Thanksgiving one and the Christmas one, will now be on PBS. And so
Thanks for throwing that old fucking chewed up bone apple.
Did I say they have the? I didn't put it up here.
What?
They're going to be playing like a couple nights before Thanksgiving and a couple nights before Christmas, and they'll be
cool.
free.
I mean,
they'll be free, so you won't.
It's kind of fucking weird that they sold like Charlie Brown.
Why would you take a classic like that and make people start paying for it when it's been free for?
Because you're a shithead.
How many decades?
Oh, that's right. It's capitalism. It's bad.
Capitalism's bad?
Just kidding. Whatever. But hey, if you get a chance, go out and watch it with your kids, right?
Come on, we're not talking
That
politics.
isn't politics. That's business.
That leads into politics.
Whatever.
So Charlie Brown will be on, you guys.
He'll be back.
The little man has won. Big Brother.
Snoopy.
Big Brother had to get smacked.
Bitch slapped.
Yeah.
Beth got a new ride. That's her big story of the day.
I did.
Hey, you know what? So Beth had a little.
I'm a car girl, first of all.
She's a sports car girl.
I like to get a new car often.
She works hard. That's her really one big indulgence.
Yes.
Like in life.
Yes.
Like she finally got to a point where she can be like, fuck it, I can do whatever I want.
Right.
Right. And that's good.
Almost.
That's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
We realized the edge of reality today because it was close.
My dream car was a little more than I was willing to pay.
Yeah.
But I still.
It was cool. So we went out. She had like a little roller skate
convertible Audi TT.
Yeah.
Fun car, total blast car.
Tiny.
But it was so small and so low, and just wasn't
trying to
practical.
get your dad in and out of that
even
thing
me sometimes getting it like after a serious leg day.
Leg day.
Oh, geez, Louise, no.
She pulls in. She's like, my abs hurt. Trying to get out of this
I can't get out because everything hurts. But so while it was fun, it definitely was not practical. And it was time for a newbie.
So we rolled over to Audi Dominion.
We did.
I'm telling you, you want to see a fancy car lot? Yeah. She's an Audi girl. This is like her third one.
Yeah.
Right? And so they had a $200,000.
That car was so ugly too. It was ridiculous. Station wagon.
But it also did like 200 miles an hour. It was like
unless you live in Europe and you drive on the Autobahn, you're never going to go that fast.
One that they just redone. But
is that what it was?
Yeah, it was like a callback to like one that was made like 30 years ago or something like that.
Why it's so ugly.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm not buying a station wagon for $200,000.
No, and the color was so horrible. And what? There's only 22 of them. Are they different colors? Or are they all that color?
I don't know, but there's 22, and they've had offers on that thing for like 185, and they're like,
nope.
$200,000.
And the kid also told us that they limit their commission
$10,000
to $10,000. That doesn't seem fair.
No, I wouldn't sell it. But they also have about 20 R8s in that place. Maybe not 20, but
Julia.
Like 5 or 6 or 7.
They did, and some of them are really pretty. But so here's what I learned today. 2021 is the last year that they will be making TTs and R8s. They will no longer be in existence.
The idea is that he was thinking, or he had heard, our guy AA Aaron was awesome. And he's like a young kid, but
probably 23.
We had a kid that helped us in Phoenix on your last car, or first
car.
And they're like 22, and they know every single thing about all the cars. Like that's what they study, and they know inside and out of all the details, which is awesome.
And it's funny because so my car was a 2018, so it's been a few years, and there's some additional technology. And one of the cars we looked at had it was called the Prestige package. It fucking parks the car for you.
Yeah, well, that's
all you have to do is. But who needs that for a car? Like for a truck or a trailer.
Parallel park or something?
I know. I think.
You don't know how to parallel park.
I do too. I passed my driving's test.
Shh! Don't tell. So you're dating yourself there, honey. I almost said
I passed my test.
Like 80 years ago, but what?
I don't have a chocolate to throw at you.
Womp sound? There you go. Throwback buttons.
So, but it just, and I know there's been, wasn't it the Prius or some Toyota car that did that you could put it and it would do so. But this one you still had to do the gas and the brake. But I'm gonna have to take some getting used to because it's quite a bit bigger than my little TT.
Yeah,
so I got an Audi A5 Sportback.
Yep, the car she's been eyeing for
a couple years.
Quite a while. Yeah, quite a while.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
All the toys and bells and whistles in it.
Goes fast.
Yep. And that's what I'm worried about. She's going to end up. So the over-under on tickets probably like 2 and 3
Yeah, but
years.
you say that, but then you also give me a hard time sometimes because you tell me I drive like a grandma. So which one do you think it's going to be?
No, in the past, that's why, ultimately why we traded this fucking car is because I didn't want to spend $1,200 on tires or $1,500 on tires because Audis go through tires like I've never seen a car go through tires. Both of your last 2 cars went through.
And that's why I thought it was funny today so here's how they get you, right? So they get you in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
So they tell you that this is going to be your price, right? And so you're like, yeah, I'm comfortable with that. That's exactly where I wanted to hit. But then when you go into financing, that's where they try to add on all the bells and whistles that ends up making your price go. And we did pretty good. We went up $30, but because we learned to say no to a lot of stuff early on in life.
Yeah, we're pretty good about that shit now. We get like the Audi Care.
Because the very first car I got, we got the care that took care of the upholstery, the insides. Never used it. We've always gotten
You're
the
literally
maintenance.
the only one that's in that car.
Yeah, we've written it, and then the dogs are never in there. Yeah. We've gotten the maintenance package every time, which pays for itself pretty much.
It's like all the oil changes and all that.
$300 in oil change is a lot.
Fuck yeah.
And that's the cheap oil change
because
they go.
Start getting into these kind of higher-end cars.
Yeah.
It's not like my truck where it's like $35.
Is that all it is? Change your oil?
It's just, but it's basic. It's a Ford F-150. You know, it's not. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just
that truck is fancy.
Well, the truck might be nice, but it's just an engine. It's not like
I like how you're trying to. It's just a pickup truck.
But it is. But it's not like a European.
No, absolutely.
All that shit done and.
That's why sometimes I have a hard. I don't know that. I don't know that I will ever own a car past its extended warranty when it's a European vehicle, because when I had my BMW, when the warranty went out and shit started to go out, to fix a little air conditioning.
What did you get? Like what American car?
Little air conditioning vent was $200.
Malibu or something.
I don't know what I'd get. Maybe a Toyota. Well, Toyota would still be expensive to fix, wouldn't it?
Nah, like a.
Yeah. Who am I kidding? I'm never gonna just be like a
You're a car
Toyota Camry or a Honda Civic. I'm always gonna be like the. I need a little fast life in my love. I need a little fast love in my life, I should say. But
I don't know. It's awesome. But we had a good experience.
It's white.
There's no pressure to it.
No, he was good because we kind of drug him through a little bit. We were like, we want to see this one, and we want to see this one, and we want to see this one.
I even tried to get her, like, I wanted to play devil's advocate. I was like, hey, this one is over here in price range, and it's like, or up here in price range. This one's down here, and then this one's over here. It's like, where do we want to be on this, right? And we looked at, like, an A6.
Looked at an A6, yeah. 2020 A6.
For you, it was a little too sedanish.
It was a little too grown up.
It was fun. It wasn't a bad 5 hours. Put it that way.
No, it was fun.
Some shitty coffee.
I made my stand goal and my step goal.
Had some crackers. Some soda. Got to go on a couple drives.
Yeah, and I get to now be amused in my car and spend hours in it for a little while trying to figure.
It's got a Bang and fucking Olives stereo system in it.
Bang and Olives. It's Bang and Bang and Olives.
Isn't it like Olufsen?
Something like that. I don't know, but we always just call it Bang and Olives. Because the first guy that ever said that, I was like, "Did you just say it was a Bang and Olive stereo?" And he looked at me like I had 3 eyes. I was like, "Dude, I swear to God, you just said Bang and Olives."
That's fun.
But so I'll just have to get to play with it a little bit. It's so funny because pretty soon I don't even think cars are gonna have the shifter.
Everything's electronic.
This one's like this big now.
Yeah, excuse me. An EMP hits this place and we're all fucked. We're all on our mountain bikes. That's it.
We need like a 1965 Chevy in the garage for that when that happens.
Carburetor. Yeah. We're all screwed.
Well, and then you see all the movies where, because they're all computerized now, like when you go to Fast and the Furious, and they start all those cars in the dealership because they program them and they override the computers. Can that really happen, or is that? I mean, I always wonder like how much of that. And that's just that they say they steal a lot of them because they hack into the computer and it overrides. So, yeah, it's fun. It's got a great. I know. I'm super excited to see him on here.
Traveling a bit, so I hope you're doing good. And keep an eye on your wife and your kid kind of on Facebook.
We do. But I do love that when you put that picture on there and it has the bow, everybody thinks you gave me. That was a gift from Greg.
Oh, yeah, fucking absolutely was.
Motherfucker. That ride is mine.
Oh, fuck yeah. She busts her ass. That's the one thing for us. That's like the only thing we've always done on our own. Like
Separate cars, yeah.
So that she can buy whatever fuck car she wants, and I buy whatever the hell car I want. Mm-hmm. It's just that, I don't know why. It's just the weirdest thing. We can never bitch at each other about
no,
the car.
You can't.
Fucking two-seater car?
Your mic isn't working, Rebecca said. Are you muted? You're muted.
God damn it.
You are having a rough night tonight with this technology. Yeah, we got it, Frankie. Thank you. Greg's.
Dude.
I don't know. Maybe 5 hours in the dealership was a little.
I think maybe I got.
I am tired. I mean, it's funny because you don't do anything, but it's exhausting.
Yeah. It's back. I know. It's back. It's all good. We figured it out.
Did you seriously put this on here, number one?
Yeah. It's No Shave November. Check this shit out. It's coming. It's coming. You still not shaving your legs, or
still having gray hair on your face?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's No Shave November. I'm going strong. I just had to trim it up a little bit, but other than that, yeah, we're good.
I shaved.
No, dude, I wish it was Skype. Fuck. No, I'm using OBS and everything else that goes along with it.
We could call it the Skype. We could say it's Skype.
Should we blame it on Skype?
We'll blame it on
it's
Skype.
Fucking Skype, dude. It's absolutely Skype. Skype's terrible.
Blame it on Skype
this
instead
is
of
all
you.
producer Greg having an issue tonight. Wednesdays went great. Tonight?
Well, it started off because you got flustered because when we first turned on the camera, we were blue.
Yeah. OBS.
Like literally.
My A10 was.
Do you remember there was an alien movie in the 70s where the chicks were all blue and you could totally tell, like, because you could still see the red tint under the blue because it was just like a paint they put on them? Yeah. That's exactly what we looked like.
We were coming across blue when I first turned it on, so I had to.
And it only had
down.
It had half of us here and half. It was weird. But so no, I still shave my legs. It does not apply.
Oh, okay. That's
to
good.
lady bits.
That's good. You need to women'scape, not manscape. Women'scape.
What?
Trim up. Manscaped.
Frenchman.
Oh, I know. I have to trim up all the time.
Damn
This isn't unusual.
Damn coat.
Goddamn French people. Whatever.
So Jason uses OBS.
What's that? OBS
uses it for his videos.
It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of coming in and out once in a while.
I don't know. I still think it's user
But it's
error.
definitely me with the switcher back here, and I just screwed up. And I had to cough, so I hit the mute button and fucking didn't turn it back on. Whatever. So there was a giant croc.
Oh my gosh! This thing is.
You need to plug in over there.
Okay, well, hold on. I was just catching up on some news, right?
Yeah.
And
Let me know it's on.
This, I mean, it's.
Is this the one you just showed me a little while ago,
Yes.
walking across like the golf
And it
course or
does
some
kind
shit?
of look.
Is it Florida?
Yes, Naples, Florida.
Of course.
A gigantic alligator spotted roaming Florida golf course. Let me see if I can.
It'll come up here in just a sec. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
I don't think it'll have sound.
That's up on
Okay,
top.
there it is. Is it on?
Yeah, it's just up. It's in the completely wrong place. I have no idea what's going on this. Anyway, blow it up because it's up in the top right-hand corner. So zoom in on it.
I'm trying. Hold on.
Okay, so
It's.
my whole OBS just shifted on me.
It
I'm
did
not sure
because
what
it's not
happened.
even playing
It's
on
not even
here. I can
placed.
only see it on the TV.
Yeah, it's not even posted. I don't know what's going on. It's coming up. It's just glitching on you. But it's out on the Facebook. You'll see. It looks like a goddamn monster, but it's going to look this big and something.
Yeah, and it's weird because it blanked out my screen.
That's okay. I got to go back through all this stuff and figure it out. So, but yeah, there was a giant. Post a link.
He
out.
does look like he has 5.
But he's walking, and he looks like he's walking like his legs are totally.
Well, he's
straight.
wicked bow-legged,
Yeah,
is what
he's
it
an
looks like, and his legs. So normally you see them; they're a few, maybe half a foot off the ground. This guy is like 2 feet off the ground because that's how big he is, and he is like 6 feet long. He's huge, huge. It's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My OBS bullshit today.
Try it again. Oh no, it's still
it's
telling
still
me
gonna show up on the
AirPlay.
top.
I don't know why it's doing that. It's
What's
so
that?
weird. It's showing it as AirPlay on my end. I don't know.
That's okay.
We're having
Don't worry about it.
technology
We're just having tech
challenges.
issues. It's Saturday.
Need to drink more.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda. I hope you're having a good night. I saw you guys down at the Silky hike today. That was pretty cool. You and Peter. So, good deal. So, we're thinking about doing a trip out to Arizona in January.
AZ, baby.
It's been over 2 years since I've been there. 2 years and a couple months.
2.5 August.
So, go out for your birthday-ish time frame.
That's what we're thinking. Yeah, January, February timeframe, somewhere around there.
So if you guys are out, going to be out in, obviously those are friends out in Phoenix. Catch up with all you guys.
And I know several of them because I put it on Facebook a couple weeks ago that we were considering it. That I was going to ask for that for my birthday, and people were like, "Yes, I feel loved."
Which girlfriend are you going to see first?
All of them at the same time.
That's impossible.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because I'll be like, "Happy
Name
hour,
one.
bitches."
Name one.
Happy hour,
Which one?
bitches.
Is it Stephanie?
Happy hour,
Is it-
bitches.
Start going through all your friends.
Be like, invite.
Like we just go straight from the airport to the bar.
Yes.
Which is probably what we're going to do. Let's be honest.
I mean, let's think about it. Every time we've not lived there, what's our first stop the minute we get off the plane?
Santisi Brothers. You got to get
For some great wings, right?
Wings. Wings, beers, hanging out.
I will tell you that Stephanie will be one of the many people I see first.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're going to give a hug first. Whoever comes in the room.
You.
Oh. Probably just go with like whoever shows up first.
Well, obviously. Da-da.
Whatever. I'm just trying to catch her. Get her in trouble with her girlfriends.
Listen, this is you tonight.
But I bought you a car.
I've never heard that one before.
It's
You did
Saturday.
not buy me a car, bitch.
Oh.
Don't pull an ex-husband.
Got you a nice expensive car. Now
For
go.
you to pay
now
on
go
it.
Pay it off.
You want a proper breakfast burrito.
Dude, that's okay. So San Antonio does not have breakfast burritos that are worth a shit.
No, they have tacos.
Yeah. But sometimes you just want a goddamn proper breakfast burrito.
See, and
Like
when I moved to
Carlos's
Phoenix,
off of what is that 59?
didn't they fail their health inspection
I don't
15
give a shit.
times?
No,
Yes.
not that place. No, they didn't. They were always
Carlos's.
the one in the Home Depot parking lot.
Oh, that wasn't Carlos, was it?
Yeah,
It wasn't Carlos.
That was Carlos's.
No.
Yes, it was.
Are
You're
you
talking
sure?
Filiberto's.
Filiberto's
were
definitely
failed,
failed their health.
But
They had
were
some
good.
damn good food.
Yeah, see, that's a weird thing about San Antonio. It's a taco town. Phoenix is a burrito
See, when I first moved to
town.
Phoenix, I couldn't handle it. I was like, where the hell do I get a taco at?
And I miss burritos like, oh my God, like you can't even believe.
Which I don't understand because
like this big,
a burrito is a bigger version of a taco. So you could get the same thing.
I'm not talking shitty Chipotle. I'm talking like fucking dope ass.
I like Chipotle. Don't knock it.
It isn't Mexican food.
No, it's fast
California
food.
like
it's fast food, dude.
But it's not even like Mexican food. It's kind of Mexican food, but
it is Mexican
it's
food.
Like New Hampshire Mexican food.
No.
Only New Hampshire doesn't even have.
Actually, when
Chipotle.
we had
Becca, do you have Chipotle there?
We went and ate Mexican food in New Hampshire with Becca. Remember? You never remember this, and it was freaking phenomenal.
Where?
It was you had a burrito in New Hampshire.
And it was phenomenal.
Angel recommended it. It was
that was a little taco shop.
It was Mexican food.
It was good. They brought Mexicans from Texas to New Hampshire.
Which is funny because I always used to joke that we need to move there and open a Mexican food restaurant.
And they actually did it, and it's right in the center of Hampton.
And it was good.
So that place is good. So, yes, if you're in New Hampshire and down center of Hampton, kind of, across from the grocery store, it's right there. It's where the old little Grady's used to be. That's dating the shit out of myself. Because I've lived there for years and years.
For anybody who doesn't live there, has never lived here,
I just want a burrito, man. What's guy got to do?
So, but I'm excited, though, too, about places to eat. Like, I will for sure, Santisi's.
Yeah.
Humble Pie.
Humble Pie. Okay.
I'm trying to think where else we used to go. We'll go to Kauai, and then we'll go to where Dom used to work. What was that place called? The Italian food place.
It's right there on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yep. Batista's?
No.
Anyway, it's an awesome Italian.
So, yeah, so now that I finally lost all the weight from the New Hampshire trip, I'll gain it back in January when we go to Phoenix and just eat, drink, and be merry.
Busting your ass. It's all good. Giant Lego set.
Oh, dude, you have
What's this thing? Can you can try and share it. We'll give it a shot.
Let's see. Hold on. So this is the largest Lego. What do you call them when they're?
It's a Lego set.
Lego set. It's the largest Lego set.
Sorry, guys. It's kind of tiny, and I can't make it any bigger right now.
So, 9,036 pieces. 9,000. It's bigger than the Millennial Falcon, which was up until this.
Yeah.
The largest.
I have to go through and rearrange it.
The largest set.
So it's $500 for the set.
$550.
$550 for this set.
But check out. There's like.
And it's got 9,000 pieces.
I mean, it's pretty.
You can't really blow it up anymore. There you go. It's jumping around. I don't know what the fuck's happening with this thing.
What do you mean it's jumping around?
It's jumping around. But it's the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseum, so it's kind of cool.
I mean, we were supposed to go to Italy.
We would have seen it all.
And now I don't have to go anymore. I could just get the Lego set. Not really.
You want to put a night? What's it on now?
What do you mean? Oh. I have no idea where that's
Is your thing doing like something?
Yeah, it is. It's I don't know what it's
now
doing.
It's just some random dude chilling out on a golf course.
I don't know what it's doing. I don't even know what that picture.
Now it's a plateau.
I don't even know what those are pictures of.
I have no idea. This is our night. It's all good. I'm going to go blow up my computer. I think it's this laptop. I think this laptop needs to die.
But it's not connected. I don't know. It's connected to my iPad.
But it's all going through this bullshit.
I don't know.
It's all good. Whatever. Coliseum. Go buy it. $550. No, but I know a lot. I actually know a lot of people that buy like giant Star Wars sets like that. Especially
Do they give
now.
you instructions?
Oh yeah, step by step.
So put this piece with this piece and put it on this piece.
And the book will be like that thick.
Really?
And you literally go through each. And
have you ever built one?
Excuse me, not like that. I built big sets.
I've never built anything Lego besides putting a blue block with a red block with a white block.
We can go buy like one cool
I'm not buying a $550 Lego set.
Or we can buy like a $300
because my dog will eat it and poop it out.
Or you buy like a $300 one.
I'm not buying a $300 one.
It'll be like, well, otherwise. The small ones are like this big, and they're like $40.
Okay, that's great.
No, that sucks. That's the idea is that it takes a long time to.
And then where do you put it?
I'll put it up in the corner or something. We'll just put it. I'll build a little shelf.
I don't want it for Christmas.
Millennium Falcon.
I will build the Millennium Falcon.
So we can get that. Dude, you can get them all, and it takes a long time to build them.
Do I have patience for that?
Yeah, we got a dining room. You're in quarantines, honey. Still, it's been a year. It's gonna be another 4.
4 years? 4 months.
Yeah, until it's under control. You know how that goes.
Got it. We're in quarantines till June. I guarantee you. I bet you. You think it'll go longer than that? No.
I got toilet paper and I got paper towels.
No, you didn't get toilet paper. You got paper towels.
I don't know. But let's do a.
I'll do it. I've never done it. That would be fun. I mean, am I weird that I've never done a Lego?
Becca said, Chris wouldn't let me get the big Yoda.
Do they have a baby Yoda?
It's $100. How big is it though? Is it like
how big is big?
That big, or is it like that big? Because I'm not spending $100 on a little. Yoda would be kind of cool to sit up there on a shelf, huh?
Baby Yoda.
Well,
next to the Millennium Falcon, next to the Coliseum. I'm not spending $500. I'm not spending $500 on blocks.
Yeah, I don't think so. So in Japan, this is really we have to show this one. So
this is creepy.
Yeah. Excuse me. In Japan, they're using werewolves to combat bear attacks.
Hold on. Every time I
think it's a you thing.
Maybe I'm gonna try it on my phone. Give me a second. We're getting out of the.
It's gonna be even smaller.
I know, but at least maybe I can blow it up a little
Anyway,
bit. Japan,
I'll post this out there too. This one you definitely. I'll post it to my personal and the bar is open.
It's creepy.
There is a.
Can you make it?
There's. You guys might be able to see it. You should be able to see it coming up here in just a second.
It's up there.
But
on the TV at least.
I saw your Baby Yoda cake, Eric, or Avery's Baby Yoda cake. That thing was awesome.
I know. What was the first thing I said? Baby Yoda.
Yeah. But in Japan, if you guys can see that, it's tiny. Or you can just Google this if you can't see it. But they're using basically these weird animatronic.
And they're big. Are they big?
Werewolf-looking things.
No, like
so they're on big giant stands, and they're in fields, right? So evidently there's an issue with people being attacked by fucking bears in Japan.
Oh, is that what it's for? It's bears?
It's bear attacks. It's to thwart or shoo bears away, right? And you can go out and see the videos and stuff like that on it, right? So, go out and look at it. The head of the thing's got glowing eyes.
It looks like something from a horror movie.
It's got a rubber mask, but it looks like American Werewolf in London, old school,
with metal legs.
Yeah, but it's got posts. I think that's just
a weird tail.
I don't know. And then they put a
foghorn,
a loud horn, so it just screeches and stuff. So you go out and watch the video. You can't share the video or the audio on here. But go check it out. It's kind of a creepy. I'll post it here in a little bit.
It's just weird.
It's kind of funny. I don't know.
They do weird stuff.
Japan, hey, dude. So there's video of it actually working where you see the bear, and it's on motion sensor. So you see the bear come out of the grass line, and then all of a sudden this thing at night, it shakes its head, and then it sounds off, and the bear just goes.
The bear's
gets out of there. Yep, what the fuck? Yeah.
That's just
why bear attacks actually have to happen.
I don't know. Why? Why are they happening? Are they running out of food where they're normally at, or who knows? It's crazy.
COVID.
I mean, I think as a human, if I saw that at nighttime, I would lose my shit.
Imagine you're just walking.
No.
I'm gonna go out in this field.
No, I would probably never sleep ever again.
That bitch lights up on you.
Ever again.
Yeah. I'd run the opposite way and end up running into the bear, getting fucking bit and chewed up and mauled. Yep. So there's an Alaskan city.
Okay.
In Alaska.
Okay.
Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
The name of it's Utqiagvik.
Bless you.
Utqiagvik, something like that.
Bless you.
I had to spell it. I can't say it. They had their last sunset of the year on Wednesday. They're going to what they call the 66-day polar night.
So did you ever see that movie where it was a vampire movie and
everybody saw that.
What was it? 28
Days Later?
No, that was the zombie one. This is a vampire one.
Yeah, it's one with what the hell is that? The dude from Black Hawk Down. Josh, what's his name? Something or other. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of like that, but I don't think that's the same town.
Okay.
I think that happened
because a lot of Alaska goes days without.
Yeah, but this is
dark,
the
right?
northernmost city in Alaska.
Do they not normally have this happen to them, or
no,
why
it does.
Is this unique?
It's just an interesting thing that they're going to go. The next sunrise will be January 23rd.
Can you imagine how depressing it's going to be there? Because not only are you quarantined, but now you also are in dark.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
For 66 days. For two.
That is a fucking horror movie kind of premise, right?
Totally is.
It really
Bad
is.
shit.
I
People
mean,
are going to lose their minds.
Just doing that, but you can't go to the bar and hang out like shit you normally. Maybe you can. I don't fucking know.
You can, but you still. I mean, it's gonna be dark.
Crazy. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. I don't know.
And
I just thought it was kind of neat.
And it'd be interesting to see from like. You need the sun. Your body physically needs the sun.
I wonder if, I bet you they do have, like,
lamps,
sun tables and
lamps and stuff.
And shit like that, you know, to get
I wonder if they
vitamin
get free
D
tanning then at this time of the year. So they're like, just come in and get some fake
like
sunlight.
You need, like a membership to a tanning salon.
Maybe.
I wonder if they're more tan than, like, most people during the winter. Like, they're just in there.
So do they have
like, the girls have, like, the perfect bikini lines.
Do they have No, you would have no bikini lines if you lie in a tanning bed.
It's even better.
Do they every year they have 66 days of dark?
I just happened to read about it today. So the more you know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep. That's awesome. 30 Days of Night.
So January 23rd.
That's the movie. 30 Days of Night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Yep. Absolutely. So
it's a good movie.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yeah. 28 Days Later scared the fuck out of me.
That's the one where he wakes up and he's got half his head shaved.
The zombie movie.
Yeah. And they're.
Or it's 28 Days, and then the second one I think was 28 Days Later or something because there was two of them. So, yeah, let's not move there. For one, it's too cold, and for two, it's too dark.
Yeah, no, I couldn't deal with it. I could barely deal with the sun going down here at like 6.
I could barely deal with the overcast in New Hampshire. Could you imagine?
For
4 days.
Yeah, so humans are going to be moving to Mars soon.
That would be so cool.
Not really. Like 2030. But Elon Musk posted a bunch of tweets out.
Haven't they been saying that since like the 50s?
Yeah, but Elon Musk can actually fucking get it done.
Why?
Because he's already proving that he can commercialize like actual space and getting the private and the government sectors to work together, which is NASA and SpaceX, and actually do this. So the goal is, we've talked about this in the past, where they're looking at like sending like basically 1 million people to Mars.
Would you go?
I don't know.
So, because this is how I think about it. I will not be first in line to get the...
I said yes a long time ago. Like, not a long time ago, but like months ago.
And do you really lose, like, in the movies, they always make it like Mars, you stay 20 forever, and the people behind you turn 50?
No, because you're not circling like a black hole or anything like that.
Okay. But, so, I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to be in the first set of people to do this.
I don't know. I mean, but you only have a choice. You only have like one chance because it takes multiple years to get there. So Elon Musk was like, yeah, he said basically he would die on the way there by
Elon
the time.
Musk? How long does it take?
50. He said by the time they got there.
How long does it take to get there?
That's the key. It takes years and years to get there, potentially.
Well, couldn't they put you in cryo? They do it in the movies. I mean, if they can do it in the anything they can do in the movies, they can do in real life.
In theory, if they just put you into like.
But you still age, though. You still age when you're in a coma.
Yeah, it doesn't stop your aging.
No, but so I don't know. I don't know. Like, there are lots of things that I might sign up to be first for. A COVID vaccination and living on Mars would probably not be them.
So the thing is, they're going to have basically the biodome kind of thing.
It's going to be like that
big ass
Pauly Shore movie.
And that, so I'd do that
on
as long as fucking Pauly Shore was there.
Good gravy.
Could you imagine that? Or just like my buddies. That's really all I want. Just like my buddies to hang out with.
Are you saying I'm not enough?
Well, yeah, you too. I mean, you're just part of it. Like all of our buddies, like Eric and Ian.
I need all my friends. Yeah. I need my circle of friends.
We bring our, like if it's an agreement, we all go.
Can I bring 50 people with me?
Yeah, it's got to be a good group of people. It can't be a bunch of nerds.
Because you know.
Just imagine a bunch of nerds on a fucking island.
No.
On a rock. That's got to be the worst.
I would go off and build my own treehouse and not talk with anyone but you.
Yeah.
If none of my friends were there.
What is it? Caruso.
We haven't cheersed in a while.
Cheers.
Because we're
cheers.
starting to wind
I hope some of you guys are taking some vacation.
I'm on vacation. Oh, yeah, thank you. I got excited about vacation and screamed.
That's on vacation. This thing catches a lot of beer.
Your beard?
Yeah.
I imagine it probably catches a lot of food, too.
Nah.
So, yeah, I hopefully you guys are getting an opportunity to take some time off and spend some time with family.
Yeah, I mean, just take some time off if you can't.
Eric says it only takes 7 to 9 months to get to Mars.
I don't know. He said he'd be dead by the time it happened.
Probably because he would have smoked too much weed.
Maybe because, like, it's 2030, but that's only 10 years from now. That's really only 10 years from now.
He would be 60.
Maybe he's just going to, like, MDMA too much and just, like, that's the shit you trip on. And just, like, go into, like, a hole.
Does he do that stuff?
He's fucking Elon Musk. He does all that stuff.
Is that why he's so smart?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Trips balls and comes up with new ideas.
All you have to do is go to Oregon. You can do heroin, trip balls.
That's right.
Bunch of coke.
Idiots. All right, so what?
You're good.
What?
Get a hooker.
You don't need a hooker.
No, I don't need a hooker.
You have a wife.
I'm fine. I don't want it all. I don't even want to do any of the other stuff. I just want to drink beer.
What's Earther news?
Excuse me. I had to burp. Oh, no. A real quick flashback to earlier in the show. Eric, yeah, nighttime curfew effect, 10 tonight. You need to go in and check in at Gavin Newsom's house on Facebook. Like, go ahead and do that now. And say, hey, we're all hanging out at Gavin Newsom's house. His address is actually online. It's really easy to find, and I can actually read it to you.
No, don't do that.
Why? It's Gavin Newsom. It's public. It's public.
Don't do that.
Why?
Don't do that.
Why?
Because I'm asking you not to.
I'll post it after. How about that?
There you go.
Because I've already got it, and you can easily find it. All you do is just when you go into Facebook and you check in, you just need to add the location. So you add Governor.
And why
Newsom.
are you asking everybody to?
Because he's a complete asshole. And he's a complete fucking hypocrite.
Yes, I know. You love him. I can tell by like how fired up
he goes out to eat.
Every time we talk
Nancy Pelosi getting her hair done. Nobody fucking else can. Governor Lightfoot up in Chicago, I've got to get my hair done because I'm in the public. Well, fuck off. Half the country.
Have you seen my toenails?
Yeah. Fuck off. You've seen my heels? I wear flip-flops in a daily.
Gravy.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Eric, for that. That was a flashback.
In California.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you see that there was another in New York? Somebody else got pushed into the subway. Another homeless person. Second time in 1 week that a homeless person pushed a person into the railway as a train.
There was one that happened a long time ago.
Two this week. Yeah, and both of them have been homeless and crazy.
Well, fuck. Why is anybody living in New York City anymore?
But why? But what is it right now? Like, is there a challenge? Like, I dare you,
like a homeless
Bob to push.
I'd be like, dude, I know people have to live there because that's where they live.
That's where they've grown up.
That's
right. That's home.
Part of it, but it comes to a point that, dude, you're going to be paying if you make. Say you make poverty.
I didn't bring that up for this.
I know, but you just make break-even money to live in.
You're not going to make even.
You're
money.
making $150,000 a year to just get by, right? And then you've got to deal with shit like that, and you can't afford a car because you can't afford the goddamn parking spot,
right?
Right? Because your parking spot's $1,500 a month on top of your $4,000 one-bedroom.
Actually, Eric, neither of them died miraculously.
Yeah, it's fucking dude. That place is a goddamn dumpster.
But they caught this one on video, and you literally see the guy standing back.
Push.
He just starts running, and she's leaning on a column, waiting for the train to come in so she can board. And he just pushes her, and you just see her go, boop, and she falls down, and the train is going by. And I have no idea how she didn't die. She had minor injuries.
God was looking over her.
Seriously,
yeah.
and I guess workers. Subway workers
tackled
him and held him until the police got there, but that's how they found out he was homeless and likely had mental issues.
Don't give a fuck. Lock that bitch up. The problem is he'll be back on this fucking street because he's got mental issues or whatever, and they're doing all that bullshit PC. I'm not going to press charges thing. You can't squeeze fucking blood from the stone, so you're not going to get anything out of him.
No.
Right? But what do? Put that motherfucker in a insane asylum.
Well, because if you put him in jail, you can put him on medication.
Back up.
You can put him on medication, but the minute he gets out of jail, he's not going to keep taking his medication.
Right. So what do?
So, I don't know.
Fucking escape from New York. Lock that bitch down.
That's a movie.
Let's build a wall around it. Let's do the same thing around L.A.
That was a movie, too.
I know. Trust me. We sent Kurt fucking Douglas back in. Russell, thank you. Kurt Russell back in there.
He was hot back then. I mean, he's still attractive now, but...
You know what? Kind of thinking about it, the original president from the first one kind of looks like Trump.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Kind of. No hair. Kind of like portly and whatever. Hey.
Okay.
Earther news.
Hey.
I just said Earther news because we were on Mars before, right? So in Earth news, you can, for just a cool, starting in 2021, for a cool $125,000 per trip, per visit, you can go visit the Titanic.
The ship?
The actual ship.
Why would I want to?
That's my question. Would you spend $100?
Nope.
So you get on a submarine. You're going to, like, I don't know.
So you're not technically visiting it. You're seeing it.
But you're not going to be able to walk around.
No, I know,
it's
but
underwater.
you're not even going to really experience it.
You're going to float your ass down there.
You're going to be like, wow,
You're going to sink to the bottom, and you're going to be like, oh, cool.
And then you go back up.
I wonder if that's...
How long?
And
overall?
every single motherfucker is going to be like, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? Every single person...
I'm king of the world.
They get down to the bottom, they're going to be like, I'm king of the world. And that's it, dude. And then the...
I wouldn't do it.
Then the sub should
For $125,000.
fucking implode.
I would go on a vacation of all motherfucking vacations.
I think it's kind of... I think you can actually, like... I'm pretty sure you can go to outer space cheaper. Once that whole thing happens.
I don't see anybody doing it.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know. Whatever. Hey, it's been an interesting Saturday night.
To each their own.
Our shit doesn't work anymore, so I'm going to have to go back and figure all the OBS.
It's something with mine, too. It was something
Whatever.
with my
So my feel good. Hey, we went on the way home real quick. We stopped and got some wings and stuff. And there's a restaurant that we go to. There's like this
Anchor bar
playground
for you guys in town.
Yeah, the Anchor Bar, and it's over 1604 and Military, something like that. But there's like this playground, like this fenced-in area. And they actually changed the parking lot around, and they made it like a kid-free zone, a kid-friendly zone.
Yes,
because
they even
do
blocked
pizza
off
and wings and stuff like that.
They even blocked off from the entrance of the restaurant
out to it.
They probably lost 15, 20 parking spots.
Yeah, but it's awesome. So there's this huge playground.
And kids were literally just running back and forth between it. It was really cool.
Lots of space. People can go out. And that was kind of a feel good because there was actually, everybody's doing it.
There's a ton of kids playing.
Everybody's being smart and like everybody got their mask on. I hope they're not like chewing on their fucking hands, but they probably are. To be honest. But, they had hand sanitizer stations out there and the whole thing. So
yeah, it was really cool.
I just thought it was cool because there were kids. It gave kids
an opportunity to be a kid.
Of an opportunity to play at night. Actually interact with
because it's really lit up and
but there's plenty of parents around. It was good. So that was my feel good. What's yours?
My feel good is about this little third grader named Claire, who was once bullied in kindergarten, and she knew how it made her feel, and she was beginning to see more and more of it happening at her school. So her and her friends put together. It's called the Power Buddies.
Power Buddies.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what it is anytime they see a person being bullied, 2 or 3 of them will come up and attempt to
just whip the shit out of that bully.
Attempt to stop the bullying.
Okay.
Words of wisdom.
Like they're all just black belts in jiu-jitsu.
Right, that would be badass. But and then if they can't get the bullying to stop, if there's a couple of them, one will run back and get a teacher.
That's actually a really good premise for a movie.
I'm pretty sure it's called Karate Kid.
It's called Anti-Bully.
I'm pretty sure it's called Karate Kid.
No, because he got bullied. But no, I'm talking about you had a bunch of kids that are just like, hey, I'm weak. And then you have like the anti-bully
I'm
crew.
Also pretty sure that's called a...
No, I think that's awesome.
But
awesome.
It's her and a bunch of her friends do it. They're 3rd graders, and
good.
It's just really cool.
It should actually take off. I mean, that's something that needs to take off, especially nowadays where everybody's got their own things they're into. Some people don't like it. Some kids don't like it. They like to shame other people or other kids. And it even comes down to dude, I remember being like a trailer park kid and having like cheap shoes and those types of things. And fucking whatever, you can't afford. Your parents got 3 kids.
It is what it is.
They're young and they're in the military and that happens.
Your parents were kids.
Yeah, right. So you can only afford certain things, and some people have more and some people have less. But kids are kids, and they call out shit regardless if it's good or bad.
Right.
And
so these kids are helping.
I think that's awesome.
Have people be more comfortable in their school environment. So that was my feel good. And then my car, of course. I can't wait to go play.
So she's basically going to go sit in the car. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go feed the dogs. She's going to go out to the garage with a drink and sit and turn on the car.
Figure shit out.
Just open the garage door so you don't die.
I'm not going to turn it on.
Okay. So today in history, real quick, Rocky came out today in 1976.
There's like 5 of those bad boys. I had no idea.
Yeah, the first Rocky came out in 1976.
Seriously?
I was born in 1976, 44 years ago, right? So isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That's kind of crazy. So a couple quick things, like really one big thing that I thought. So he was broke as shit, right?
Rocky?
Yeah. Or Sylvester Stallone was broke as shit when he made it. And one of the things that always kind of sticks with me, he had to sell his dog Butt-Kiss. And it was like this big, I can't think of it. Kind of dog it was.
German Shepherd.
No, it was a big Saint Bernard. Yeah, it was a big Saint Bernard, right? He had to sell him for $50 because he was just broke. But after the movie came out, he ended up
Getting reunited.
He bought the dog back. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of a cool feel good type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's Sylvester Stallone.
Speaking of dogs, did you just hear mine whimper downstairs?
Was that what that was?
That's a bummer.
Yeah. So, hey guys, thank you so much for working with us tonight. We've had some technicals. It happens.
It's real world.
It's real world. This is live. This isn't recorded.
You do great, babe.
Thanks.
I just come along for the ride. You do all the work.
It's all fun. Hey, Ian, come get a beer in like 20 minutes. Cheers, Evan Haley. We miss you as always. Thanks to military first responders. Without you guys, we cannot do this shit on a day in and day out basis. So you protect us, you take care of us. You are what makes everything happen. Frontline folks, appreciate you too, all of you as well. So you guys have a wonderful night, and we will catch you day before.
Have a great weekend, guys. Love you.
Turkey Day.
See you soon.
Okay,
bye.